Hello, I'm Innocent Senyumba. I'm going to present about how to be an effective manager. Uh, I'm going through the following topics: introduction about management and management, description of planning, description of organizing, description of staffing, description of leading, description of controlling, description of directing, description of delegating, and discussion. First of all, a definition of a manager is a person who is responsible for a part of a company. This means the manager is the one who is in charge of resources and employees who are working in a company. Management is a set of principles relating to the functions of planning, organizing, directing, and controlling. This means management is about the principle which is going to be used by the manager, where he's going to plan, organizing, and controlling everything in a business or organization. Uh, Planning, first of all, is about deciding what needs to happen in the future. This means after deciding what will happen next week, next month, next 5 years, a second option for a manager is to generate plans. Let's say maybe let's take this as an example for planning. If a manager decided to increase the number of customers in a restaurant in next 5 months, immediately start to plan how to increase the size, the dining room, increase the product, and hiring the number of workers who will help him to perform all activity needed to help those number of customers which increased. Those things done is about planning. Secondly, organizing. Organizing is about implementing a partner relationship among workers. Second step is to make optimum use of the resources required to enable the successful carrying out of plans. For example, a manager in an organization can assign tasks in order to facilitate the goals identified in the plan. Assigning one group of employees for advertising products. These tasks assigned by a manager for one group who will perform this activity. For example, in this example, a manager will assign one group who will perform about advertising their product. Thirdly, for staffing is about analysis, job analysis, recruitment, hiring, with the necessary skills for inappropriate jobs. This means in staffing, a manager needed to recruit or hire people with skills required to that job or position that he needs. For example, a manager can recruit employees with technology skills in order to create a website for his business. Leading. Leading is about determining what needs to be done in a situation and getting people to it. Leading in a business or organization is about inspiring a group to work together for a common goal in order to move forward, in order to accomplish their missions. For example, a leader of a group can set direction of how to increase the donors of the organization using the social media. In this example, uh, he needs to communicate everyone and keep encouraging them to work effectively. As the manager said that they have a plan to increase the number of donors in the organization by increasing the fundraising. So is going to give direction of how the work is going to be done and how they are going to follow and how the deadline of these activities. This means those activities is about leading their employees. Controlling is about checking current outcomes against focused plans and making adjustments when necessary so that the goals are achieved. Controlling is a managerial function where the manager can measure the performance of employees after he can take corrective action. Let's take an example of in a certain organization where a manager can control if all employees or group manage to complete their task. If they had, for example, if they had a mission of creating 100 posts per month using their social media, the manager using this control can come up with controlling if everyone met the requirements of making 100 posts per month. Directing style promotes learning through listening and following directions. This means in this style, the manager gives a clear direction to employees. Things need to be done, how to do it, and the deadlines for that activities. Let's take an example of in a certain organization, the manager needs to increase fundraising. Therefore, we can start to give a clear direction to his employees. This activity he needs to be done is to raise fundraising by reaching or visiting their audiences in person. So he can give direction to employees that each employees will contact 100 people. This activity, he can give the deadline for this activity that maybe they will start in January until in March. That the whole process is about directing his employees about how they are going to do the activities, how the activity is going to be done, and then the deadline of that activities. Those processes are about directing. The delegating style promotes learning through empowerment now. This means during this style, a manager can use his power to assign tasks to employee. Can assign individually or in a small groups, more than 2 people, 4 people. Let's take an example in a certain organization where a manager can assign different tasks to employee according to the mission and the goals of that organization. If they have a mission to advertise their activities, the manager can assign 4 people who will work on social media of organization known as communication team. Again, he can also assign one person to work on monthly report. The activities which he is doing is delegating because he's assigning some tasks to some groups of people or individually. About discussing style is about discussing style promotes learning through interaction. This means in the discussing style, the manager is facilitating the discussions among employees in their discussion. This means he can guide them by stating the issue and asking them to think critically to come up with a feasible solution to that problem. Let's take an example of in a certain organization where maybe they have a cultural diversity program where people come from different countries. As consequence, they don't communicate well because of using different languages in that organization. Finally, the manager is facilitating a discussion in order to solve this problem. As a manager using this discussing style, he needs to be a moderator or neutral during discussion. This means he needs to receive different opinions or ideas of employees when they are discussing. After discussions, he will come up with how to find a feasible solution to this problem. So that process of listening different opinions and different people is what we call discussions, and this is used in organization or business, which we call this type discussing. As conclusion, in order to be a good manager, it's very important to understand those five major functions of management. It is also helpful for a manager when he knows to use the three management styles, because it can help him to lead employees by achieving their goals. An effective manager needs to understand where the mission and the goals for the business or organization, because it can help him to recruit employees with the required skills and use effectively current resources. Thank you for this presentation. This was about five major functions and three styles of management in organization. Thanks very much.